Growing up in a small village in Germany, having Greek parents who barely spoke the language, surrounded by an environment of children who were growing up in quite abusive families, was not always easy. But no matter what challenges I encountered, the only thing that kept me always going and striving for more was a deep longing to know life. Around the age of 14, for the first time, I experienced a still moment within myself, when I consciously gazed upon the bright night sky for hours on end. This was the beginning of employing my mind deeply as a tool to explore life. Suddenly, I was not sure anymore. I was not sure about anything. It got even more confusing when everyone around me seemed to know better about what I should do with my life than I. Teachers, parents, society, media, peers. Many voices that created a certain momentum in my way of influencing me to the point where I was getting caught up in doing things I did not want, desiring things I did not need, and having things I did not really want or need. My body was moving, my thoughts were racing I was at a pace in my life that I have not chosen for myself, until my life came to a sudden still point. I suffered 4 broken spinal cords due to a car accident and subsequently, with no break in between, a brain disease that had me bedridden for almost an entire year. While I was in the rehabilitation center to regain strength and build sufficient muscles to be able to stand again, I was looking out the window every day, telling myself, before I leave this place, I'll be so strong and healthy again that I will reach the peak of that mountain. I trained diligently every single day, despite the body doing its own thing, making me feel like I was on a roller coaster 24/7, with intense pain in every cell of my body. One morning I woke up and felt ready to climb to the mountaintop. I needed to pause several times on the way up, but eventually success came in. As I was peeking down from the mountaintop, a stream of energy moved through my being, reflecting back on the entire year, me laying in the bed with immense pain. Tears of joy drenched every part of my body. I fell onto the moist soil and experienced absolute freedom from body and mind. Looking back, this year was one of the best things that have ever happened to me. Suffering tremendous physical pain, all the outer voices in my head became absent. For the first time in my life, with no more noises, I was able to listen to my inner being, which was clearly reverberating with a deep longing to know life in all its mechanics entirely. Who am I, really? Why am I here? What is this body, this mind, this energy I experience? I'm using it all the time, but I do not know how it works. How does it work? How does this moment in life happen? Silence and stillness. There was no one giving me answers to those questions, no one trying to force their perspective of what did not work for them in their life onto me. There was simply nothing, no answer. A deep relaxation settled in. I continued to ask myself, and again, nothing. I experienced a deep state of peace within myself for the first time of my life. No answer was the answer, and at the same time stillness provided me with all the answers I needed. Naturally, it made me urge to turn inward, sitting eyes closed for long periods of time, and in that realizing how noisy my own mind was with beliefs, ideas, judgments, concepts, and making up conclusions about life, not allowing me to go deeper within and exploring the nature of my life. Atha Yoga Anushashanam, and now yoga. This was the beginning of my experience in yoga. It was not a on-the-mat thing, but a 24/7 state living experience. When I realized what yoga really was, not some physical exercise, it became clear to me that this was what I was looking for my entire life. a method to explore life and consciousness. And not any life, but the life I am. Utilizing yoga as an ancient method to explore the mechanics and the potential of what it means to be human, not through thought, beliefs, or logic, not through mind, but through experience and presence. Yoga means union, a method to obliterate the boundaries of my individuality, allowing me to experience my being in sync with the rest of existence. Everything in my experience is becoming one. I am not separate from life. I am life, which is the basis of all knowing. This realization is a living experience. You are not your limitations. You are not just a bundle of thought and emotion, but life itself. Only one who is life can know life entirely. This is not the end, but only the beginning of knowing the nature of life.